What advice would you give to your younger self?
Have more confidence, and it's because I didn't that I didn't risk things, and that's what you've got to do in life. Just risk everything, and there is no point living a life if you don't try things, and otherwise you're just a kind of scared person.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Have more sex.
So why'd you say that?
When you get old, like I am, on your deathbed, you're not going to be regretting having too much sex.
Yeah.
You're more likely to be regretting not having enough.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Don't be afraid to go for it. It's very easy to take the safe route in life. Sometimes you just got to go and say, I'll jump in both feet, sink or swim. I was a fireman for 30 years. Before I was a fireman, I used to do photography, and I had an opportunity to go and become a wildlife photographer's assistant, and I love wildlife. And I didn't take the opportunity because it meant me having to give up my safety net, which was my friends, my family, and move to the UK because we live in a small island. And I didn't take it. And I often think back what my life would have been like if I had taken that opportunity. But on the other hand, I wouldn't have met my wife, probably wouldn't have had my kids. So overall, I'm happy with my lot, but you do think sometimes, well, it would have been the what if factor. So sometimes you just got to go for it.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Be a bit more adventurous. Have a go at things. Don't worry about anything, just have a go at things. Because probably at the age I am now, I've realised over my life I've probably not done things because too worried about what might happen and might not. Whereas really, just go for it.
And just be a lovely person. Oh, I think I might have been a lovely person, but so that's the only dream I fulfilled. It's when you reach this age that you are able to look back and perhaps say, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd done that. I should have done that. Well, it's too late when you're in your late 60s and 70s. So do it when you're young.
So what is your advice to your younger self?
Don't commit crime. I feel like I've let my family down, I've let myself down, I've let the community down. People just look at us like we're a piece of dirt, and we're not. A lot of us are human beings. A lot of us have been in the army. I spent 10 years in the army. We're human beings. We've all got the same colour of blood. It doesn't matter what colour of the skin you are. You could be white, Asian, black, it does not matter. We are all the same.
What would your advice be to anyone else that's also in your situation as well?
There is a way out. There is a way out. You just need to find it.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Spend more time with your family because they're precious, and you only have one set of parents and you only live once. I lost my family. I lost both my parents a couple of years ago, 10 hours apart, so